Welcome back to Movie Summary. Today we are diving into a film called Minnie's First Time. The movie starts with a graduation, where a girl is making a speech and she narrates to us that with hard work and focus, it's amazing what you can accomplish. She tells her she has a great mother, who hates her. Couple of days before her birthday, she heard her ordering male strippers. She adds that her mum will try to sleep with him after the party. We can see her discussing hot guys with her best friend. The birthday party then begins. One of the staff brings the cake, which makes the mom mad, screaming, "I told you to wait." Then Minnie jumps out of the cake. Minnie continues telling us her mom moved to LA to become an actress at 20 years old, and to get a role she had to sleep with a big shot, which landed her a daughter, Minnie. A year after Minnie was born, the big shot died. Her mum then tells Minnie to open the door for the liquor delivery, and calls her daughter fat. Back into narration, Minnie tells us that her mom tried to bag another big shot the past few years, Martin. Martin then comes home early. Minnie tells him her mom will be out for the night. Minnie then tells us her goal in life is to bag as many new experiences as possible. One night while driving through Hollywood, she is looking at what new experience she can do next. She then decides to walk into an escort service. She then comes back home late, and sees her mother there with a naked guy in Minnie's bed. Days later, the escort service sent her to a new client. She opens the door and is shocked to see Martin, the man her mother is seeing. She hesitates, then goes to the bathroom. She is wondering if it's crossing the line to do it with her stepdad. She tells herself, why not? She gets excited as it's a new experience, and will get back at her mom to have a stranger in her bed. From the bathroom, she asks him to turn the lights off. She then goes behind him and makes love to him without him knowing it was Minnie. Once she is leaving, he runs to her because she forgot her keys. She turns around and he is shocked. She gives him another kiss while he is speechless. He walks away almost in tears. They both stare at each other. They then grab food, and he is still speechless, trying to process what just happened. They get home. Martin is destroyed inside. The days that passed, Martin started coming home earlier and talking more to Minnie. He offers her help with her math issues that same night, while the mom is sleeping. Martin goes to her daughter's room. He tells her he feels horrible. She thinks maybe if she had a real father, she wouldn't have gone to escort. They went in the shower and made love. Days after days, talked on the phone. The mom thought it was cute of Martin to help Minnie with school. A night, he was under her blanket when the mom told her to keep her friend in her room. Minnie started to discover Martin more and more. She found him funny and sweet. This went on for about 2 months, until the talk they had to have came in. Martin doesn't want to hide in his own house anymore, and doesn't want to be with her mom anymore. Minnie says, if you leave, her mom will get half of his money. Minnie says there is another option. She says it will take some planning. Martin asks if Minnie wants to kill her. She says yes, but then says she was joking. She then reveals maybe we can make her become ill, unstable, dangerous to the safety of her husband, so people can send her to a mental hospital after. Martin loves the idea. They both then made love in the car. The next morning, it was time to execute this evil plan. Minnie gets prepared, as it will take a lot of imagination. She goes to see the school nurse during her break, steal some drugs. She then put the pills in her mom morning usual drink, as well as alcohol at night. 3 days of this, and the fireworks were about to begin. What a crazy daughter. Minnie explains phase 1, uncontrollable mood swings. The mom gets irritated and angry as planned. Minnie is smiling while her mom is losing her mind searching for her key. She throws something at Martin. They question her sanity as she gets more irritated. Minnie and Martin smile at each other. She then calls the person her mom had appointment with, and cancels it. Minutes later, the mom enters her appointment and realizes the massage guy is with another client. He tells her that she called and cancelled. The mom thinks her best Kayla called and pretended to be her. She insults her. She screams that it's her appointment. Both women scream at each other and the mom punches her. The next day, the mom is sitting with a cast on her arm. The mom is mad at her best friend and their friendship is over. Now that the plan was working, it was time for Minnie to go phase 2. As she explains, a wild shopping spree. She calls the party planner as her mother and orders a giraffe, who shows up at their house. The neighbors are shocked. The mom then arrives and doesn't know what is going on. The party planner says that it's what you ordered. The neighbor watches, as more animals arrive as bear, monkey, a tiger. The mom fires her party planner. Martin arrives and asks what is going. The mom repeats she didn't order it. Days after days, as soon as her mom passed out, Minnie would call random businesses and order a bunch of stuff. Everything was working as planned. Now time for phase 3, random incoherent monologue in public. A party is taking place, her best friend is there, and people around are starting to talk about those incidents that happened to her. She goes to Kayla, insults her, and says the massage guy won't return her calls because of you. She screams at her, people are watching her going crazy. She talks to other people and the mom is just talking nonsense, with dirty stuffs as well. She even admits making love to producers to get the roles. People avoid her. She feels offended they left, and she hits them. Everyone stops and look at her. Martin and Minnie come to take away from the party as she is out of control. After this, Martin thought it was enough to get rid of her, but Minnie thought there is still some work to be done. Minnie is spying on her mother. The mom meets with Kayla. Kayla confronts her and says her talking bad about her needs to stop. Meanwhile Minnie talks to some guys. Now Minnie tells final phase, complete psychiatric breakdown. The mom then receives a call. Someone calls with a deep voice saying, "I can see you." She scares her, as one of the guys runs into her. She freaks out. An officer asks her to leave. She says a man scares her on the phone. Passes the phone to the cop, who thinks she is crazy. They take her as she is fighting the cops. They handcuff her. That same night, the mom staying home, while Martin and Minnie go to dinner. Once alone in the house, the phone rings. The mom picks up, but silence. She then sees a silhouette. She runs to close the doors. She sees a man with kitchen knife. She runs outside as another one is there. She locks herself in her room. We hear Minnie say to us, "The work is done." Later Minnie and Martin come back home after dinner, expecting to find the mom losing her mind. They open the room and see her unconscious. They try to wake her up, but nothing. They see an empty bottle of sleeping pills. They realize she is dead. This was not part of the plan. Now the movie is about to go into a crazy situation no one expected. Check out part 2 attached here. Thanks everyone for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and check our other movies summaries.